Well, hey y'all, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing good. It is Saturday here, the 15th. Hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. I spent my day at a children's literacy conference at UT Southern today, so that was fun. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here, y'all. I got back into thrifting this week, and I have one auction win to show you, and then I did go freshen up my booth the other day, and y'all, I got really sick while I was there. Like, I think I just got too hot, and I take a medicine sometimes. It really kind of messes with me, and I just had to get out of the store, and I forgot to film, and I was like halfway home, which it's about, 35, 40-minute drive from my house to there, and I realized I forgot to film. I will film again soon for y'all. But I wanted to show you, so many of you probably see these like Busy Bee traders, I think just most places have them. So I wanted to show you, like, what is this? Antiques on 231. They have an advertisement, and look at that. Is that my booth? Why, yes, it is my booth. They used a picture of my booth in their advertisement. So I am very honored to be a part of the 231 family, and that was very cool. I'm going to keep this, and just as a reminder of when we first started out with our booth. So, but while I was there, I did get from the old so-and-so's booth, Susan Jenkins, many of y'all watch her, this softball, because y'all know I thought that would be cool to use for the 4th of July. And from booth B10, Miss Jackie's booth. Now, I did take more things than I left with. I got this amazing stained and crazed milk pitcher. I love that. All right, so that is all that I got at 231. I know, aren't y'all like impressed that I didn't buy more? Having a booth there has kind of ruined it for me. Like, I still want to shop, but I feel like if I'm there, I should be working on my booth. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get over that. But I also want to show you one auction win, and then we're going to get into the haul. So I won for $23. Nobody bid against me. This well, it's not J&G. It's J&M and Company Ironstone China pitcher. I have been wanting one of these for a very long time, but look at this. I cannot believe that I got this, but here's the problem. This will look beautiful in my living room with my Liberty Blue, even, the flow blue in there, but Greg wants me to sell it. Y'all, he wants me to sell everything I buy. He's like, that's for the booth, that's for the booth. And he's taking the fun out of all the shopping. Like, I don't know, I kind of want to keep that. I might have to live on that for a little bit before I take it in. Okay, so now on to Goodwill and City Thrift. These are just kind of, this has been an ongoing, like, I think I've been like 3 times this week to each of the stores, because there's just been so many good things, and I've wanted to go back and see what they've had. So I'm not going to do them in order with store. All right, so I got this for $12. This is heavy wood. Oh my goodness, vintage frame. And I know the glare is bad, but it is a print. This is not a painting, but I love that. Trying to get it there. I think you can see it a little bit better further away. I love that. And for $12, I thought the frame alone is worth that. But I just think it's beautiful. I was tickled to get this, and I will be putting this in my booth at some time. Right now, my booth is so full, I cannot get anything in there. And then, now I did pay up for this, but I thought this was beautiful. For $17, I found this needlework. I think those are mockingbirds. I don't know, but it is gorgeous. And I love that it's oval. And look at the back. I mean, it was professionally framed in Winchester, Tennessee, but the back is even pretty. So I just knew that if I went back or tried to wait till it went on sale, that it would be gone. Now, I would love to put that up in my house, but I just don't know that it would really go anywhere. And then for $15, I bought another print. Now, I think this is vintage, but, you know, it may be from the 80s. I'm not really sure. But sheep are a huge seller right now, so I did buy this. Let's see, let's try the back thing. There we go. I did buy this. I love this. I would put this in my house. I don't think Greg really likes it though. So this will be going to the booth as well. I absolutely cannot get anything in my booth right now. So it is jam-packed. We had 3 antique shows going on in the area, 2 in Lebanon and 1 in Nashville. So I did pack the booth as much as I could. A lot of people will visit those shows and then go to antique stores. So that's why I have no space for anything. Now, brass bookends are doing really well for me in my booth. And so I got these. These came from Brentwood, Tennessee. They are stamped 1974. They are, oh, that was the year I was born. They are Liberty Bell brass bookends. I love these. This is another thing that I want to use for summer decor, but Greg is like, nope, they're going in the booth. I may have to just start sneaking things in and not letting him see them so that I can use them for just a little bit. Now, for $4, oh, I paid $4 for those bookends. And for another $4, I got this. Is this what they call chinoiserie? But I got this cat. First of all, I love cats. And this is very cottage core. And so I bought this to go in the booth. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to sell. I feel like it will. So I want to tell you, I watch TikTok because a lot of the younger people, you know, they're on TikTok. And I watch TikTok to see what people are thrifting. Right now, the trend seems to be anything blue and white, brass, bows, you know, something that has bows on it, and ducks. Ducks are huge right now. So I do, when I see these things and they're affordable, I do pick them up. I also have some primitive things. I'm kind of watching 2 age groups to see what they're buying. Because those are kind of where I'm trying to target my audience for the booth. But, you know, I think it's cute, but it just wouldn't look right in my house. Now for $3, I got this bag of copper cookie cutters. Copper cookie cutters are doing well for me. I will look through these and see if there's any that I don't have. And then I will take the rest of them to the booth. I got this for $1.50. It is Depression Era Recipes. Look at the cover. I love that. I kind of want to keep that, but I did buy this particularly for the booth. It's got some really fun recipes in it. It's not old at all. Let's see if it has a copyright in it. Yeah, like the latest copyright was 2002. I think it was originally done in 1989. But just some good old recipes, a lot of which I'm seeing I cook. So I may look through that a little bit and then I will take that to the booth. Now for $4, I grabbed this easel. I've been getting these whenever I can find them. I like to use these in my home, and they're also great for displaying like plates and books and things in your booth. I have, if they're in my booth, I have not for sale on most of them, but one this nice, I know people, if I put this in the booth, I don't know for sure if I am, I may put a for sale price on this because a lot of people are looking for these. So I would be willing to share. Now this pottery is so popular. I even have some pieces that I never used. I think I used them once. I didn't use them last summer, so I plan on when I switch my booth over to put these in, and I will put this in with it. It's a little toothpick holder. It was $2, so I thought that was super cute. Now, I like things like this. I don't decorate with things like this, mainly because Greg doesn't really care for it. It's not stamped anything, but I do think that it might be hand-painted, but it's just this sweet little picture, or creamer. It's very cottage core. It was $3. So I thought someone would love that. And then the lotus bowl, I don't have the bigger lotus bowl, and it was only $2. So I may put that with some of my smaller lotus bowls that I have. I don't know. I'm undecided. I think I just bought those. It was just one of those things where a lot of people were buying them and I was seeing them on here and I just thought I needed some, but I may just put all those in the booth. And then for $3, I got these two napkins. They're both embroidered the same thing, but I thought, how sweet. I love the little teapot. I thought those were really cute. I will be taking these to my booth. See, most of the stuff I'm getting is for my booth, so Greg can let me keep a few little things. Now, for $4, I got this little basket. I love little baskets. It had like what was used like a trash bag liner in it, so I don't know if they were using it as like to put a plant in or something like that. I'm going to take that out because it's kind of gross, but I love the little basket with the feet. But inside were, well, I don't really know what. Maybe stuff that you would, oh, is this a salt? Oh, this is the pepper shaker. But a little wooden, let me see if I can hold it better. A little wooden pepper shaker, and it's like a tourist piece. It's got on it Goodlettsville, Tennessee. They weren't priced, and the lady was like, you know what, let's just put them in there and you can just be a part of it. I can't tell where that was from, but this little crock like salt and pepper shaker, or you know, whatever you want it to be. This one was really cute. You know, some people collect littles like this. And then I guess this is the mate. This is the salt to that one. So I will stick those in the booth for very cheap, couple bucks or something. Somebody that collects salt and pepper shakers, you know, may like that. Now this is something I've never bought before. I think they're pretty. I enjoy seeing them on plate walls, but it's not something that I would use on a plate wall just because of how my house is. But for $3, and this is stamped Japan, I thought this was beautiful. And I knew that somebody would love this, especially for spring. It's like a lavender with the, you know, the beautiful pansies painted on it. And then for another $3, this one is hand painted and it is stamped Germany. And I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. It will be so pretty for spring or even summer. Look at, and they both came with the plate hanger. So I will just leave those on there. I will probably display them on my wall in my booth and I will sell those. Now our Goodwill has started a bag wall, y'all. So for $5, I got 4, and I don't want to open the bag, so I'm going to try to get as close as I can. 4, well, you know what? Y'all are too good of friends for me to not just open the bag. I can staple it back shut, can't I? But there are 4 of these. They don't look to have any chips or anything on them. They're turkey napkin holders. Like, I love these. I do plan on probably putting these in the booth. But made them like $1.25 a piece. That was a good find. I was excited to get those. Okay, so then at City Thrift, the price, for $4, I found my first McCoy planter. Isn't that beautiful? I wish it was all green, but it is so pretty. I want to keep it, but I'm probably not. I'm probably going to put this in the booth. Now, I have been looking for the longest time for a needle point, or maybe not needle point, but like a crocheted, is that what this is? Pillow. And for $4, I found one at City Thrift. Now, I think this is so pretty. It's got the velvet back. It's got what, pears and some bluebirds and just, you know, really pretty flowers. I think it'd be so pretty for summer. You could even put this out for fall. Again, this is something that I'm just kind of tickled to say that I found. I will be putting this in the booth. Somebody is going to love this as much as I do. I am really struggling with realizing that you just can't keep everything because you know, my house isn't big enough. For another $4 at Goodwill. Yeah, that's where I found that pillow, is Goodwill. I got this Syracuse China. I have often see these with the gold or the yellow and the black band, but I got this platter. Y'all, my platters have been just flying out the door. I am almost where I have them displayed. I think I only had like 4 left when I was there Friday, and I had put a ton of platters in there. So my restaurantware and smaller ironstone platters are doing really well. Now at Goodwill for $5, I got this Northland aluminum product. It's from Minneapolis, butt pan. And it's marked butt pan, but I got it because it had green, and it is very heavy. And then I got another one. This is a Nordic wear butt pan for $5, and it's yellow. And I know that people collect these, so I do have a red one that I put out, like at Christmas and during the summer. I don't necessarily want a ton of these, but these were such a good price, and I thought that I would put these in the booth to change up for the different seasons. I found this beautiful doily for $4. I don't want to pull the tag off because I don't want to tear it up, but it is round and it's trimmed in pink. And that's another thing that is doing really well for me is doilies. And this is a good size one. So I don't think I need it. I think I have enough pink doilies. Oh, it's not round, is it? It's kind of oblong, but that is really pretty. So I will let somebody else have that. And then I did find for $8 some more of my golden butterfly. I may look through my set and see how many of these I have, so that I can possibly put some in my booth for fall. I like to decorate with these in the fall. And if I have more than a 4-place setting, I can definitely share those. Okay, so at Goodwill for $5, I found, now we have one of these. It's just these are hobbyist pieces. So ours is painted a little bit different. But I found this pheasant. Y'all know that Greg loves pheasants. And a lot of people love pheasants. He doesn't have any chips. He is in such great shape. He has one little spot right here. And I may just take, I don't know if you can see it, I may just take some brown wax and see if I can fix that. But I picked him up. He'll be pretty for a fall display. Okay, now my next few finds, Greg was not so happy that I got these. I can't tell you that they're old. I don't know if they're old or not. They might be vintage. I know when we first built our house 25 years ago, I decorated my kitchen in chickens. And then I eventually got rid of it all, and now I am drawn back to chickens. But there was just something about these. It's a rooster and a chicken, and they were $5 a piece on a wood base. And I just love the coloring on them. See if I can turn it. My cloches are right here, y'all. I'm so afraid I'm going to drop them and break a cloche. But he was just like, those are going to the booth. I don't know. Like, I do still put chickens out in the, I did last summer. I don't know if I'll do it this summer. I may just get rid of everything to make him happy, but I don't know. I just think chickens are fun. And this one is my favorite because it has babies. There were so many chickens in this person's donation. See, and it produces, again, there's no chips, nothing. And it was $6. It's not, I don't think it was a hobbyist piece either, but there's no markings on it or anything. But I just thought that that was very sweet. And if I can fit this in my decor, I'm going to hang on to this one for a little bit because I love the babies. Now, I got this at City Thrift. Oh, I don't want to drop that. And I did pay $10 for it, but it will hold 3 plates. If I can get it up right. It's very heavy metal. It's not lightweight. And I had one of these in my booth, and it sold like the second day, or maybe the first day that we opened. So, I got this mainly to display things on, but I'll have it for sale, so I don't know if anybody wants it. Now, I thrifted a yellow one of these back in the summer that looked brand new, and the other day I found a red one for $5 at Goodwill. And when I tell you the looks I was getting, there were so many people there that would have wanted this. I got these two pillows at Goodwill. They're just alike. They're just little throw pillows. And I have the large pillow shams to go with this that I use in the summer on my bed. And they were $4 a piece. Okay, and the last thing that I got, I found at Goodwill. Do y'all remember the estate sale that I went to that had the vintage Halloween? And I was telling you that they had a room that was, you know, probably more than half filled up with the Le Creuset dishes, or, you know, pans and things that I wanted. And they were all gone. And they were, what I was seeing on people's, you know, tags that were online, they were over $100 for the pieces that they were buying. So, I just happened to look down at Goodwill and found this one for $6. And it is that Le Creuset brand. It looks brand new. I did take the lid off of it. It may have been, you know, used a couple of times, not many. So I snatched this thing up. I have been wanting one of these. These make great. This is not, you know, a big one. It's not like a Dutch oven style, but it will be great to use. And I just wasn't going to pay that price. So for $6, I was very excited to get this. Okay, y'all, so that is it for my thrift haul. That is a huge thrift haul, considering that I've not had any luck thrifting for a long time. You know, sometimes the thrift stores are just hit or miss. That's why you have to just keep, you know, being diligent. I don't know. I'm not going to recommend anything because, you know, different things work for different people. But what I have found is that when I do kind of take a break, you know, I usually can go back and find some good things. There are a lot of people that I know that shop the same thrift stores that I shop. So it really is just kind of a luck thing if you're able to get there and find some things. I have a friend, I run into her all the time. She has a couple of booths, and I saw her last week at Goodwill. Maybe when I got this, I'm not really sure. But I was eyeballing everything in her buggy because she had a little stained ironstone pitcher. She had some great artwork, you know, and so it really is just kind of who gets there first, who's there on the right day. But there's plenty for everybody to go around. You just kind of have to be willing to, you know, hunt for it. And it is okay to take a break like I did and just kind of take, you know, a few weeks off from doing that. It's good for the soul. It's good for your wallet. But anyway, all right, guys, I am going to get off here. My plans for tomorrow are to grocery shop. So I won't have a haul for you tomorrow because nobody cares about my groceries. I don't care about my groceries. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. They are calling for us to get 5 inches of snow Wednesday. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I would love that. One last big snow would be great. Although here we've gotten snow in March and we've gotten it in April before. But you never know. But one more big old snowstorm, I would kind of love that. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.